Children, today I'm going to tell you another fun and informative story. Through this story, you will know how airplanes fly in the sky. This is an amazing science mystery, which you will find very interesting. So let's start the story. One day, Arav and Sia were traveling in an aeroplane with their father. Looking out of the window, Sia asked, "Brother, how is this aeroplane flying in the sky despite being so big and heavy? Is there magic in it?" Arav also liked this question very much. When they reached their grandfather, both of them asked him, "Grandpa, how can an airplane fly in the sky despite being so heavy?" Grandpa smiled and said, "Very good question, kids." Sia asked, "Grandpa, how does an airplane fly in the sky and how does it stay in the air?" Grandpa smiled and said, "Son, an airplane uses 4 main forces to fly and stay in the air. We call them lift, thrust, drag, and weight. Now let me explain it in a very simple way." Grandfather explained, "An airplane takes the help of air to fly. Its wings are made in a special way. When the airplane moves fast, the air flows differently above and below its wings." He made a paper feather and said, "Look, when the air passes quickly over the wing, the pressure of the air above it decreases, but the pressure of the air below remains high. This difference in pressure lifts the aeroplane upwards. This is called lift." Sia asked Grandpa, "But who pushes the airplane forward?" Grandpa explained while switching on a fan, "The engines of an aeroplane move it forward. The power generated by the engine is called thrust. Thrust pushes the aeroplane forward rapidly. When thrust and lift work together, the aeroplane starts flying." Showing a toy car, he said, "Just like the motor of this car moves it forward, the engine of the aeroplane moves it forward." Now Arav asked Grandpa, "But how does the aeroplane stay in the air? Doesn't it fall?" Grandpa replied, "Very good question. An airplane needs a balance of lift and weight to stay in the air. Weight means the weight of the airplane. If the force of lift is more than the weight, then the airplane rises upwards in the air. And when both become equal, then the airplane comfortably stays in the air and flies." Grandpa explained, "When an airplane flies in the air tries to pull it back. This is called drag. But the force of thrust is greater than the drag, so the airplane moves forward comfortably." Grandpa showed the children how to throw a paper airplane. "Look, when I throw it hard, it starts flying. The air lifts it up and carries it forward. A real airplane flies in the same way, but it has the power of wings and an engine, which helps it fly far and stay in the sky for a long time." Grandpa said, "So kids, an airplane flies and stays in the sky using 4 forces: lift, thrust, drag, and weight. The design of its wings, the power of the engine, and the support of the air help it fly. Next time you travel in an airplane, remember these things." Sia and Arav happily said, "Now we understand how an airplane flies and stays in the sky. Thank you, Grandpa."